Hi, guys. Yep, everything's picking up at the garage area, hospitality area as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Graham Rahal, the legendary Graham Rahal, and the retired guy, David Letterman, is here.
How about Graham Rahal?
I know, right?
I'm proud and pleased to know him as a sportsman and as a human being. A tremendous guy. Tremendous.
And frankly, a gentleman as well.
More than a gentleman. And I hope that my son, who is 13, can be half the kid that Graham has turned out to be, honestly. He's a wonderful role model for my son.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think?
I just want to hang out with Dave more because all the compliments are awesome.
I want to talk about the race car here in a bit, but United Rentals is doing something spectacular, and it's been doing so for the last year or so, really, in providing help for a foundation called SoldierStrong. Tell us a little bit about that and what they're doing this month of May as well.
Yeah, so what United Rentals has done through our Turns for Troops initiative is that they'll donate $50 for every single lap that we complete throughout the entire Verizon IndyCar Series schedule. And while this year's been tough, they've actually upped that to $100 for every lap that we complete in May. So, you know, the Grand Prix today and then going into the 500 is a good opportunity to raise some money there. But, you know, we've had great support. And the goal is, if last year we raised $102,000, if we can beat that, we can buy an exoskeleton to allow a paralyzed vet to walk again. And a lot of these VA hospitals need this because there's a lot of paralyzed troops out there that need the support to get up, to get their bones moving for density and everything else. And so we're just trying to give back. We're trying to help these wounded vets that have given so much to our country and come back here and kind of left behind in many ways. So United Rentals has been instrumental in that, and it's been a lot of fun to have them here this weekend. It's
a tremendous program. There was a news conference yesterday. You were rather vocal about looking at things on the other side of things. While United Rentals, what they're doing is awesome. The exoskeletons are just amazing. You kind of took things the other direction.
Well, yes. There's two ways to look at this, but the most important way, and raising of the money is very important, but raising of the awareness, I think, is nearly, maybe even more important than raising the money, because I was ignorant about this, and if you start looking at the numbers, the men and women who come out of battle, 3, 4, 5 different tours of duty overseas where they've been wounded, where they've been paralyzed, quadriplegic, paraplegic, I didn't realize that they weren't being taken care of to the best of the technology that's available today. So to make people aware that, yeah, your life's not over. You've given your life for this country, and now we can take care of you. To me, that's the dynamic. And United Rentals and SoldierStrong, you know, God bless them. We just need to get the numbers up because, like Graham said, there was 13 of these suits. Yeah. They're expensive. I don't know the number of people that come back from battle.
Countless.
Countless. So just the awareness alone, I think, is worth the effort. And I'm very proud to be a part of this with them.
All right, let's talk about the car. You guys start 20th today. Can you work your way up through the field?
Yeah, we had a good session this morning. You know, we're struggling for whatever reason with straight line speed, and it's hard to explain that to people. They think it's all, should be about the same. But like this morning, we were down, 6 miles an hour on the straightaways. That's a lot, and it's hard to overcome. However, we've got a great crew behind us. We're going to call a good race today and try to save some fuel and pass a lot of guys, but outsmart them too, like we did last year. And we'll find ourselves up front. But get out there, complete all the laps, and we need a good start to May for sure.
There's no doubt about it. I think Graham's going to be one of the guys to watch in this race, which, by the way, you can see live right here on RTV6 and ABC.
What I don't understand is you're down about 6 miles an hour in straight line speed. I don't understand that. What is the problem?
Like I said,
what is the problem?
Most people don't understand, but we don't know the problem either. So there you go.
Hey, let me ask you, I know you're retired. Given the political climate right now, do you still wish maybe you had an opportunity to do a little stand-up every night at 11:30?
No, absolutely not. I'm telling you, it would wear you out. And as I've said before, it's like painting the Golden Gate Bridge. The minute you're done, the minute you have to start painting it again. And I have opportunities here and there that I can, get in a sucker punch. But it's work for an older man. I'm sorry, it's work for a younger man. I'm the older man, and I think it's being taken care of nicely.
Let me say, on a sidebar note here, a couple of weeks ago you lost your mother. Let me just say on behalf of everyone in Indianapolis, we thought about you and your family, and certainly on this Mother's Day weekend.
Thank you very much. I mean, the woman was going to be, in a month, she was going to be 96. So while we were sad that she was no longer with us, 96, that's quite a lot of memories that the family will have forever.
Let me just say, you've got a cooler hat than I do.
Well, what would you expect? Take a look at who we're dealing with.
Put on the hat, for crying out loud, will you?
Yeah. Did you get that at the gift shop?
Yeah.
No, you got to. Mine, you got to go to Brooklyn to get.
This looks like I'm playing on the PGA Tour, for crying out loud.
Yeah, show us your white belt.
Yeah, well, there you go. Good luck today, boys.
Graham Rahal, ladies.
Graham Rahal.
Thank you.
All right, Graham Rahal, David Letterman. We're going to take a quick break. We're kicking the break. You want to try this?
Yeah, what are we doing? We're going to a break?
We're going to a break.
Is this going to be an actual paid commercial or one of those PSAs?
You never know. You never know.
Do know.
Yeah.
We'll be right back, though.
There you go.